Hi, my name is Katie and I'm a Dyson expert, and I'm going to show you how to clean the attachments, the wand, the filter and the bin of your Dyson V11. So the Dyson V11 Absolute will come with this high torque head, while the V11 Animal will come with the direct drive head, but you can clean them both the exact same way. So what you want to do is grab a coin and insert it into this part here and just turn anti-clockwise until it becomes loose, and then you can pull this whole part out, and this part can be cleaned. You can wipe it down with a wet cloth or a wipe, or you can detangle hairs from it and just make sure that it's fully dry before you put it back. So to put it back, it's the same way that we put it back in. Just push it back up there, and then with your coin again you need to turn that clockwise until it's back in place again. Then the Dyson V11 Absolute will also come with this soft roller head. So to clean this, you just need to get a smaller coin again, and you need to turn this little silver part here, needs to be turned anti-clockwise till you hear that little click, and then you can push this part up and take it out, and then you can take out this soft roller part here and this soft roller part here. Now both of these parts can be rinsed under water or wiped down. You can detangle hairs, but just make sure that you dry them completely before you put them back in. So to put them back in, it's the exact same way that we took them out. So just slide them back in to where they were, and then this part needs to go back in. So you just need to put it onto the end of the machine first and then push it down back into place. Then you need to get your smaller coin again and twist that silver part clockwise until it's back to where it started. Next up we have our mini motorized head. So you need to grab a larger coin again, and for this you need to get the silver part here, turn that anti-clockwise until the silver part becomes loose, and then you can just push this purple part out, purple and red, and you can detangle hairs from this. You can give it a wipe down with a wipe or a wet cloth, and then once it's completely dry you can put it back in again, and you just push it back in the same way we pulled it out, and replace this silver coin and just use the coin to turn it clockwise until it's back into place again. Now for the other tools that come with the Dyson V11, we have the crevice tool, the combination tool and the dusting brush. These can all be wiped down, rinsed down, and just make sure that they are completely dry before you attach them to your machine again. Now we have the wand. So the wand of our Dyson V11, you can just rinse this down. You can wipe it down with a wet cloth or a wipe, and again just make sure it's completely dry before you use it again. Next we have the filter. So the filter can be found just at the top of your machine here. You just need to twist it and it will come out. So you just need to rinse this under cool lukewarm water. Don't use any soap or anything like that. Just give it a rinse and make sure it dries for at least 24 hours. Make sure it's completely dry before you put it on your machine again. So to replace it, you just push it back in like that. It's very important that you clean your filter at least once a month. And now for the bin. To clean the bin, you just have to pretend like you are emptying your machine. So push it out completely, and then there is a little one on the back of your machine. When it's open like this, you need to press down on that and the whole bin will come out. So you can wipe this down with a wipe or a wet cloth, and then you need to make sure it's completely dry again before you replace it back into your machine. So to do that, the same way it came in, that silver part needs to be in line here. Sorry, it's easier from this angle. And then you push it in completely, there you go, until it's back in place. So that's how to clean your bin. So that's everything in terms of how often to clean all these parts. For the tools, the attachments, for the wand, for the bin, you can clean them as often as you like. It kind of depends on how much you use the machine. If you notice that they get dirty very quickly, you can give them a wash. It's not too important how often you do that. However, for the filter, that does need to be washed at least once a month. If you have any other questions, you can visit dyson.ie and live chat with a Dyson expert, or if you have any other demo requests, you can leave a comment below this video and use the hashtag AskADysonExpert.